Hello and welcome to the occasional show Is He Dead or Is He Still Making a Video? And I'm your host, Hembach. Today we are trying a new mod for Victoria 2, Age of Enlightenment, or should I say, Age of My Southern Depression. Nonetheless, let's get started. As you can see, the world in the 1700s was a pretty colorful and unique place. There were a bunch of different countries with disgusting borders and pale colors. So, what could be a better choice for us other than Brandenburg, Prussia, with a great goal of uniting all Germans before 1821? Well, United Kingdom probably, but... And here we are, Brandenburg! The first thing that you'll notice is that our unit models are quite fancy compared to other Germans. And of course, we start with Duke of Prussia as our satellite, but from now on every other thing in this mod is total madness. For example, in every province we now have these interesting buildings which are defined resources in each province. Why the fuck they have done this, you might ask? Well, it's very obvious, because every province in every nation, with the exception of non-colonized territories of course, is now producing only quote, subsistence farming, end of quote. Yeah, I know, historically accurate. Speaking about inventions, most of the latest technology will be available in the late 18th and early 19th centuries, so I think the end date of this mod is 1821 or so. Oh, and yeah, since we are not a great power, Austria is dominating HRE, and so we can only expand at the expense of small and useless countries. Oh no, the Great Northern War has just started. Anyway, I think that Würzburg will be a great choice for us, a tiny conquest with a cost of only 5 infamy. Oh, hi pretty, the Spaniards have chosen a Habsburg heir. We will support France, or Austria, or this is not our problem. Okay, so basically it's a choice between being murdered, being a good boy, or being boring. Considering that we are still not Prussia, I think we should support Austria. War of the Spanish Succession. Okay, let me see how bad is the situation. Oh, looks like we won. The Prussian Union. The war is not over yet, but the Emperor is already giving us gifts. How lovely. Long live me. So our Prussian military headquarters has an excellent plan. While the French are busy in Dunkirk, our brave soldiers will do a sneak attack on the smaller enemy forces in Belgium, and after their destruction we will deal a decisive strike to the northern French army, killing thousands but losing hundreds. Oh, and by the way, our war goal justification against Würzburg has ended, which means that we started another war. Shouldn't be hard. Well, it seems that Würzburg army is stronger than the French. So in general, we have rebuilt our forces and struck again, fortunately this time without shame. Hold on a second, what is happening? The French are fighting against each other. Well, at least I got Würzburg. So the war for Spanish succession is over, but I don't really see any changes, and probably it doesn't matter, because we're gonna claim Swedish Pomerania. After Great Northern War, their army is still shit, but they have England as their ally, and I'm not sure about this. Of course my army is great and I have all military technologies, but should I really go against England and Sweden? No, let's just seize another minor country. Well, Sweden is in war with Denmark. Denmark has only 9 brigades and... oh yeah, England is also in this war. And Sweden has 3 brigades. I'm not sure is it a good sign for us, but I think it is very important for our nation to at least try to steal this land. Like, it shouldn't be really bad. Who knows, maybe we're gonna win. Here comes the English, and here English dies. So we're successfully protecting our shores against English, but of course, some Swedes landed in East Prussia and we can't do anything because this fucking stupid Poland doesn't want to give... Oh, thank you, this is so kindly. Well, Swedes. It is time to find out which of us is the world leader in military innovations. Luther. Oh my god, no. Oh no, it's okay. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. They're offering a peace deal on which I'll receive all my core territories. Wonderful. Now we're slightly bigger. Oh, great. What is this? Hungary's managed to become independent, conquer a big chunk of Poland, make an alliance with France, and then not at war with Austria. And Transylvania is also around here. And, oh my, let's just ignore this. Have you ever felt like you're stuck and can't find your way out? Don't worry, in 1712 French noble rebels felt the same way. How? Why? For what purpose? These and other questions you can ask yourself while playing mods for Victoria 2. Have a great fun! Well, since the game is not playing with the rules, I won't either. Hey Münster, say hello to the Prussian annexation. Oh, and the French rebels are still dancing. Oh, just look at this! The United Provinces also want to conquer the Münster. No, I will be the first one. Okay, this is some shit. I can't go to war against my sphere leader, but Münster is not my sphere leader, and Austria is not a great power, but I'm still in fucking sphere. I'm sorry, but you leave me no choice. Finally, after several offensive letters to the Emperor, we have left the Austrian sphere of influence, and now we can finally take over Münster. Oh, Austria. Well, they lost Hungary, so I'm more worried about Münster than about them. Unbelievable! I won! Jesus Christ, this is amazing! I won Poland. Well, the White Peace was concluded. Unfortunately, they still have a bunch of small allied countries, but don't worry. Sooner or later, I will take Silesia. I have only one question. Why? What is the point of this war? How exactly? What is the reason of this game? Ladies and gentlemen, let me present to you the economy of this mod. 1727 clothing prices have dropped to the lowest levels ever. Why do we need looms at our industrialization anyway? 6 out of 11 industrial goods you can get almost for free. And horses, oh yeah. Horses are cheap as hell. Buy one and get the second for free. And as expected, Russia and Austria decided to act commonly and deal with Polish-Lithuanian threat together. Which means that sooner or later we will begin the partition of Poland. You know, this moment, the Prussian army is so large and powerful that it can be compared to a fat pig that consumes the entirety of my budget. And here we go, the War of the Polish Succession. Russia, Austria and I against France and Poland. Which is, well, I'm not saying that I'm gonna lose, it just will be a very difficult war for me, because I simply don't have enough money for it. 30 years in game and they're still building unprofitable factories. Jesus Christ. Why? Oh, and the war is over. Well, I'm hardly have done anything for this. Great, this is a perfect opportunity, because Austria went to war with Russia, which means that even if they have 25 brigades and only 11 military technologies compared to mine 15, and of course with all those pesky small military countries, I'm still believing myself, and I think that we will definitely take Silesia from them. So Austria, say hello to my troops. So the war is going pretty easy, there is no much resistance from the Austrians, and I assume that this conflict is gonna end very soon. Oh, it seems Russians are going wild with this war. Well, it's always more fun bullying a dying empire with somebody else. Unfortunately, it was longer than I expected, so I lost all of my money again, because I have the greatest army in the world. But yes, we won, and now we're slightly bigger, but it won't change anything. Hooray! Oh, would you look at this? The United Kingdom removed us from the Russian sphere of influence. Which means that probably we'll go by the historical way and become friends with Great Britain. Or maybe not. By the way, since I'm not in any sphere of influence, I'm getting the unlimited supply of money from tariffs, and I think it would be great if I could only become a great power. Unfortunately, my industry score is somewhat similar to Moldovan. Well, it happened. Now you know about it. Quite expected, I guess, so yeah. Frederick the Great. Okay, so I opened my factories and started subsidizing them in order to increase my industrial score, which obviously resulted in a quick jump from 9th to 8th place. But unfortunately, we are now losing money. So at this point, we just have to wait and survive for a brief period of time in order to get rid of this empire. Wait a second. Why Papal State is a great power? What the fuck? Oh my god, finally we have risen in status in the world! I've spent 2 years balancing on edge with my budget, loans, opening, closing and reopening fucking factories, constantly afraid of French invasion and crying for my understaffed army with low morale. Since when playing Victoria became so painful? Oh, right. It has always been this way. Speaking about Prussia, I know there are some people in the world who thinks that yellow is bad color for this country. Well, maybe, but grey is much worse, especially when you're trying to determine whether a country is in your sphere or not. Okay, establish a professional general staff, hold the first Herbstübung. I'm not sure if this will help me or not, we'll see. Right now, the main problem is that I'm losing status of great power because those idiots can't build normal profitable factories, and I don't want to lose my money in order to subsidize their stupid unprofitable factories. Honestly, for the last 2 hours I've been in pain. I noticed that French are slowly eating something that doesn't belong to them. You see, the problem is that I somehow managed to get alliance with France, the most powerful country right now, and I don't really know what I want. Do I want to help Britain to be historically accurate, or do I want to save my great alliances with France and Russia? Oh, fuck it, I will help myself. Well, at least now we can add curry to our sausages. Okay, I've had enough. Britain constantly prevents me from uniting Germany, so I don't have any other choice rather than use my military force. So, justify war, a little tiny conquest. I'm sorry, brothers and sisters, blame UK, not me. And now, using our influence, we are simply gonna decrease the opinion of UK so that Dortmund will be unprotected. You know, beating a so small and weak country is not fun at all. Moreover, I feel dirty. Oh, look what I found! Free cultural kin against Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth with a cost of 0 infamy. So theoretically I can perform this and free Saxony and later eat Saxony with no consequences. So yeah, we're gonna do this. Here we go, I declared war and now we're going to kill several Poles. Oh my god, so many loyal friends. And Russia joined. So in total... Well, it's almost equal, especially considering my military tech, so it won't be hard. Oh no, this is unexpected. But okay, probably I can do something with this, or maybe not, I don't know. Maybe we're all gonna die. At least I tried. You know, at this moment, this is probably the only thing that keeps me playing. And I will enjoy it to the maximum. Clearly, killing thousands of people is helping us a lot. Well, here we are. After 1 or 2 or maybe 3 million deaths, they finally asking for peace. Just imagine, all this destruction and suffering was caused only for the liberation of Saxony. Unfortunately, I have lost a bunch of my money along the way, but there is nothing I wouldn't do for my cultural kin. Well, about 2 years have passed, and I'm bored again. Besides, there is no partition of Poland in the near future, so I decided to act. The only one problem is that Russia will join this war, but I beat them before, and I'll do it again. So, thanks to the new innovation in this mod, the limit of infamy was raised to 30, which means that I'm free to acquire another state, which is Poznan. It will cost me only 11, so our infamy will be 28, which is not a problem at all. So now we just need to wait for... Oh. Wait, where is Russia? Why Russia is not participating? Just a minute ago I was fighting them and now we're at peace. Oh, well. Thanks for making my life easier, I guess. The war is over, Prussia is finally united. And of course we are renaming cities in West Prussia and Poznan, and I believe this is it, yep. And again we became slightly bigger, but it's still not enough to maintain our army. Oh, finally! I started without you guys, but thanks anyway. Oh my beloved China. Wait. No. That's it. I've had enough. This is just outrageous. Roll out the end credits. I'm done. Just a moment, please. First of all, I'm sorry. I know that a lot of time has passed since my last video, partially due to the fact that I was depressed because I still don't have 1 million subscribers, and also because I was busy with the second channel and accordingly another video. If you are interested in history, in this case the history of one of the most influential dynasties in the 19th century, I would really appreciate it if you check out this video. I warn you right away that the tone of the story is far from the lecture and is more like a conversation with your drunk friend, but overall the video is pretty informative. Anyway, thanks for watching, have a nice day and see you soon.